Welcome to the lecture number 2, dear students. In first lecture, I explained you all the formulas. Now in the second lecture, I am going to solve the sums from 7 to 10. Now let's see here in question number 7, 7.1 exercise. A cylinder and a cone have equal bases. So you will surely find this is cylinder, this is cone. They got equal bases. And area of their bases is same. That is given as 100. Then height of the cylindrical part is given as 3. But question is find out the total height of the figure. If we need to find out total height of the figure, of course we know this is 3. So we need to calculate the height of the conical part. And in addition to that, they have also given us that total volume of this entire figure is 500, right? Is given as 500 centimeter cube. So volume of a figure is divided into two parts. One is of the cylindrical form and the rest of the part is of conical part. So volume of figure is equal to volume of cylinder plus volume of cone. After substituting the value, here you will find volume of figure as substituted as 500. Then volume of cylinder, which is pi r square h, plus volume of cone is 1 upon 3 pi r square h. But what is pi r square? Pi r square is area of base of cylinder as well as area of base of cone. That is given as 100. So here you will find 500 is equal to pi r square, which is the base of cylinder, 100, into height of the cylinder is given 3. So 100 into 3 plus 1 upon 3 pi r square. What is pi r square again? Pi r square is area of base into height. Okay. So 100 into 3, that gives us 300. If I transfer this 300 to the left hand side, I will get it as 500 minus 300, which is 200. Now I left with 1 upon 3, 100 into h. But I need to calculate height of a conical portion. And that is why we find that 200, 100 upon 3 to the left hand side becomes 3 upon 100. 100 2 is up, 3 to the 6. So this is how we find height of cone is 6. So total height of the toy is height of the cylindrical portion plus height of the conical portion, that is equal to 6, is given as 9. Now let's come to the question number 8. Now this figure is already given. But this figure or this toy is divided into 3 parts. One is hemisphere, second one is this middle portion is of cylindrical portion, and the top one is that of conical portion. And question is that find out the total surface area of the toy. Then in that case we need to find out the curved surface area of hemisphere. We have to find out the curved surface area of cylinder. Then we have to find out curved surface area of cone. But what is the formula? Very important. Now we will find that cone formula is pi r n, but we don't know the value of n. L stands for slant height. Slant height L square is equal to r square plus h square. So L square is equal to radius. Radius is 3. So 3 square is 9. 4 square is 16 plus 9 is 25. Root of 25 will give us 5. So this is how you will get value of slant height of a cone as 5. Now surface area of toy, as I said here, that curved surface area of hemisphere plus curved surface area of cylinder plus curved surface area of cone. Now let's see here. Formula for hemisphere 2 pi r square. Cylinder is 2 pi r h plus pi r l. Very important that you can take pi r as common from all these 3 quantities over here, because you will find that pi r is here, pi r is here, pi r is here. Okay. So if I take pi r as a common, then I left with 2. Pi is already out. One of these 2 r one is out, so I left with 2 out, isn't it? In the same manner, if I consider pi r is already out, then I left with 2h. Pi r is already out, so I left with n. Then radius. Radius is of the base is same for all these three figures. Here also you will find this and this is same. So if this is 6, this is also going to be 6. And obviously you will find that this is going to be a 3. Please try to understand. This is a radius, this is 3. As well as this is 3. Okay. So you will find that pi r 2r plus 2h plus n. Now let's substitute the values. Radius is same, 3 pi. Okay, 2 into r, 3 to the 6. Height of what? Cylinder, which is 40. 40 to the 80 plus 5. So 80 plus 5 is 6. That will give us total as 91. 91 into 3 pi is 273 pi. But what we have to find out? Surface area. So that will give us 273 pi centimeter square. So please try to understand, this is very, very important to understand that radius of hemisphere, radius of the base of the cylinder, radius of the base of the cone, all three are going to be same in that thing. Very, very important to know this. I hope that these two sums are clear to you. Let's have a look once again to this. We are going to do now 2 more sums. Now, we'll find the next sum that grapple is given. Grapple is in the form of cylinder, as well as tablet is also in the form of cylinder. Very important, very important. So we have to find out number of tablets that we can fix or that we can place in that grapple. But both of them are having the same shape, that is of cylinder. Tablet is also in the form of cylinder. Please try to understand this. Tablet is in the form of cylinder. Sometimes we may think it is in the spherical form. No, it is in the form of cylinder. Is making a point that tablet is in the form of cylinder. Let's see here. Tablet is in the form of cylinder. Once again I am telling you, thickness of the tablet is nothing but height of the cylindrical tablet. Height of the cylindrical tablet. So you will find it. In this case, in question number 9, they have given us, right, this figure is given over here. In this figure you will find that this is given as 14 millimeter. Please try to understand. What is that? Why this is given as 10 centimeter. This is a rack. Please try to understand. This is a rack, right? And tablets dimensions are given over there. Now we have to find out the number of tablets. Find the number of tablets. Now please try to understand that number of tablets. Formula is number of tablets into, very important, number of tablets into volume of a tablet. Volume of a tablet. One tablet, that is equal to volume of a wrapper. Please note this formula carefully, that number of tablets into volume of a tablet is equal to volume of a wrapper in which all these tablets are fixed. So I can find out the same formula I use, but I can get over here that number of tablets is equal to, number of tablets is equal to volume of a wrapper. Volume of a wrapper. Volume of a wrapper upon volume of a tablet. Okay, try to understand what I have done over here. I transferred here this volume of a tablet over here, and it should define that this tablet, number of tablets, you can get them as, fine. So volume of a tablet, a wrapper upon volume of a tablet, that is equal to number of tablets. Now wrapper is in the form of what? It is in the form of cylinder. Tablet is also in the form of cylinder. Since when I'm telling you from last 2-3 minutes that tablet is also in the form of cylinder. So you will find volume of a wrapper is pi r square h1 upon pi r square h2. By now you must have understood that why I have taken r1 as well as h1 and why I have taken r2 and h2 to have the different, because their dimensions are not same. This is for wrapper, this is for tablet. Okay. Now we will find next step. What is the radius of a wrapper? How much it is? 14 mm. But 14 mm is not radius. This is the diameter. So radius is equal to diameter upon 2. That is equal to 7 mm. Very important. Radius is equal to half of the 14. So I'll take it as 7 into 7. Please try to note that this whole thing is a diameter, it's not a radius. 7 into 7 into h1. H1 is what? Height of the wrapper. Be careful while solving the sums. All dimensions must be in the same units. But in this case, you will find height or length, which is given in the terms of centimeter. We are going to convert it into millimeter. So you will find that 7 into 7, 10 centimeter. You will find that 10 into, right? 10 into 10. Why 10 into 10? Because 10 millimeter is equal to 1 centimeter. That's why. Okay. Divided by R2. R2 stands for what? Radius of a tablet. Now what is the radius of tablet? Radius of a tablet is given as, the radius of a tablet is 7. Radius of a tablet is 7. Next to that, you will find they have given us the thickness of a tablet. Thickness is nothing but, my dear students, thickness is nothing but. Thickness is nothing but height, sorry. So that will come as R2, which is radius of a tablet, which is 7. 7 into 7, y r2 square. Height of the tablet is thickness. 7 7 gets cancelled, 7 7 5 2s are 10. 10 2s are 20 tablets. So please end your answer in decent manner and to say in complete sentence that therefore number of tablets that can be wrapped into this wrapper are 20. Are 20. So this is how we will find that we finish the question number 9. Now I am going to do question number 10, which is the last question for today. So you will find here there is a toy, and in that toy is a very interesting figure. Find in the toy this is a more on the shape of the toy. So in this toy you will find, alright, that this is a conical shape. This is a conical. Okay. Now the height of this conical shape is given as 4, and its radius is given as 3. Then you will find here whichever shape is here, okay, that is fine. Then you will find, okay, fine, no problem. A toy, its lower part is of hemisphere and upper part is of cone. Find the volume and the surface area. Both the things we need to find out. Find the volume as well as surface area of this toy, alright, from the figure. Fine, very good, no problem as such. Right, we need to find out both the things. Right, this is conical shape. This is a conical shape. Question is to find out volume of a toy as well as surface area of the toy. Okay, now let's see here. Yes, the toy is divided into two parts, cone and hemisphere. Fine. So here you will find this is L, this is H, and this is R. So L square is equal to R square plus H square. Why we need to find out L? The reason is very simple. Because we will find, while finding out the surface area, pi r L is a formula, so we have to find out. So L is equal to root 25. So L is 5. Value of pi is given in this case, right? Value of pi is given as 3.14. 3.14. Okay, let's find out. First thing is volume of a toy. Volume of a toy, that is equal to volume of cone plus volume of hemisphere. Volume of toy is divided, this is height. This is height of a cone, this is radius. So volume of a cone plus volume of hemisphere. Volume of cone is 1 upon 3 pi r square h plus. Try to understand 1 upon 3 pi r square h. That is volume of a cone. Hemisphere is 2/3 pi r. That is 2/3 pi r cube. It is 1 upon 3 pi r square. Again, we must see what things we can take common. Please note it very carefully. Pi r square here, pi r square here. Because very important. Radius of the base of the cone and radius of the base of hemisphere are one and the same, and that is why very easily you can take pi r square as common. Okay. If you take pi r square as a common, you left from the first thing, that is 1 upon 3h. Correct? Because pi r square is common. Then pi r square, here you have to be careful. 2 upon 3. Okay. Pi r square is common, but what is left out? Here r cube is there, so we left with r. To take in common means indirectly dividing these terms by common. So if you divide this pi r cube by pi r square, you left with radius. Next calculation. Pi, value of pi this time is 3.14. Radius is 3, which is common. 3 is a common for both of them. 1 upon 3. What is this height stands for? Height of. Alright? Height of the cone plus 2 upon 3 into 2 upon 3 into 3. R stands for radius of hemisphere, which is 3. See, 3 and 3 gets cancelled. Okay. 3.14 into 9, p square is 9. Okay, I have to calculate this. Calculation is as such: 4 ones are 4 upon 3. 4 ones are upon 3. How many cancel? Okay. Correct. 3.14 p square is 9. Here I left it 1 upon 3 h. So 4 upon 3 plus 2. 3 cancel. Now here you will find 3 to the 6 plus 4 is 10. You all know this, how to do it. So 3.4 into 9 I will do here. Let's continue. 9 4s are 36. 9 4s are 36, carry 1. Sorry, 3. 9 4s are 36, carry 3. 12, carry 1. 2, 8.26. 2, 8.26. Multiply by 4 ones are 4 plus 6, 10 upon 3. 10 upon 3. Again you see 9 4s are 36. Carry 3, 9 ones are 9 plus 3, 12. Right? 12 carry 1, 27 plus 1 is 8. If you add all these digits, you will get 18. And 18 we can divide by 3. So 3 9s. 3 2s are 6. Okay? So that will give you 94.2. But what is this? Centimeter cube. Why it is centimeter cube? Because it's a volume. It's a volume. Okay. So this is how we will be getting the volume of this toy. But some won't get over here. We need to find out what? We also have to find out surface area of this toy. Okay. Please review this once again. In this case, you will find the number of tablets into the volume of a tablet is equal to volume of a wrapper. So number of tablets is equal to volume of a wrapper upon volume of a tablet. So pi r1 square h2, pi r2 square h2. The radii and the heights are different, so that's why I have taken R1 and R2. So 7 into 7, which is the radius of a wrapper, and you will find that this is diameter, radius is 7, into r square h, h is 10, but please try to understand, very important thing is that it is in centimeter, right? We need to convert that into millimeter. Here you will find volume of a tablet, that is r square. What is the radius? Radius of a tablet is already given in 7 millimeter. 7 into 7 into height. Height is thickness, that is 5 millimeter. All gets cancelled, 20. Now this toy you will find is divided into two parts. One is a hemisphere, one is a cone. Okay. I already got the value of slant height. Reason is very simple. That I have to find out total area of this toy, and that time of course I will need the value of formula for curved surface area of cone, which is pi r l. So let's find out volume first. But volume for toy is volume of a cone plus volume of hemisphere. That will give us 1 upon 3 pi r square h, that is volume of a cone, and volume of a hemisphere is 2 upon 3 pi r cube. Be careful, pi r square is a common. If I take pi r square as a common, here I left with 1 upon 3 h, pi r square is already out, plus 2 upon 3 pi r square is already out, so 2 upon 3 to r. R stands for radius, and radius is same for cone as well as for hemisphere. So 3.14, 3 square, 1 upon 3 height, but this is a height for what? Cone, which is 4. 4 upon 3 plus 2 upon 3 into radius, 3 gets cancelled. 3.14 into 9 is 28.26. 4 ones are 4 plus 3 twos are 6, 6 plus 4 is 10, 10 upon 3, 10 upon 3. Sum of all of this is 18 divisible by 3. So that gives us 94.2. Sum is not over yet. Please try to understand this. We also have to find out, right, the area of this figure. Area of this figure. Very important. Area of this figure. Now, curved surface area of course this time. Now you will find surface area of a toy. Surface area of a toy. That is equal to curved surface area of hemisphere plus curved surface area of cone. Very important. Now hemisphere, you must know the formula. That is 2 pi r square, and cone is pi r l. Be careful here also. I am going to take a common. So, if I take pi r as a common, please try to understand pi r as a common. If I take pi r as a common, please remember, if I take pi r as a common, then I left with 2. Pi is already taken common. This r is also there, but there r square is there. So I left with r. So I left with r. Taking common means to divide this term by common. Plus pi r is common l. So pi is 3.14. Radius is 3. 2 into 3 plus slant height. I've got it as 5. Slant height is 5. 4 3s are 12, carry on. 3 1s are 3 plus 1 is 4. 3 3s are 9. So 9.42, product of these two, multiplied by 11. Please try to understand. We have to apply here Board-Mass rule. Multiplication first, 3 to the 6 plus 5 is 11. Okay. Now 9, 11 2s are 22. Add 2. 11 4s are 44. Plus 2 is 46. 46 4. 100 centimeters. This is area of a toy. Please try to understand this, that toy is divided into two parts. That is, one part is of hemisphere, one part is of cone. Okay, so volume we got it. I explained it that. Now surface area of a toy is surface area of any sphere plus surface area of cone. Surface area of any sphere is 2 pi r square. Pi r, taking pi r common, if pi r is taken, 2 left out, r square, one of the r is out, so we left it out. You see that, plus pi r is out, L, pi 3.14, radius 2 3s are plus 5. Board mass rule, right? 6 plus 5, 11. Multiplication of these two is 9.42. So final answer is 103.62. Please have a look here, right? I am going away from the screen so that it will be easy for you to take down this. Okay, my dear students, hope that you all have understood this properly. I'm very much thankful to all of you once again for watching this video. I tried my level best to clear as many terms as I can. Only the skill you have to understand of taking the common and then what terms left inside. Even no matter if you calculate individually the volume of cone, if you find out separately the volume of any sphere, if you add up, then you get the same answer. Right? In this case also you can find out. So this way you'll find here I'm going to conclude the lecture number 2 of this mensuration. Formulas are very, very important. The next lecture you will find that we are going to do the exercise number 7.2. Very important exercise, little bit difficult, I would say not difficult as such, but tricky. Reason being that first time you have come across first round. So you please learn the formula of the surface area of frustum, volume of the frustum, area of base of the frustum, slant height of the frustum and all. Okay. Thanks once again. Thank you.